see our workstation. So later on, you will see that our workstation is very open. Later when I bring it up to level 6, it's very open. So sometimes if we have to make a private phone call, or we need to really focus to do my maybe appraisal, we pop into one of these quiet rooms. So you see, this is a very lonely room, only one person sit down. As if you are being punished, right? You face the wall, you sit down. And we check in using the IP phone. And the phone number follows us wherever we go. So it could be tomorrow I fly to the Kantor office, and then I just log in and I still get a Singapore number. So I bring you to the screen connected classroom. Bless you.
Perusahaan cabangnya banyak kan.
So you can come in and squeeze in, the room should be big enough. How many of you know Marcus Lim? Where's Adri? Where's my lucky Adri?
Adri is still in the...
Okay. So this room belongs to my Director for Education, Marcus. He's a veteran, so a lot of our academies in Singapore will invite him to sit on the advisory board because he knows all about the education trends all there in Asia Pacific. So this is his playground. He will bring in the latest technology, and in Singapore the big thing is about flipped learning, how we can encourage students to learn better. It's no longer, we're trying to move away from the lecturer talk, professor talk, and then the students just listen. So what they do is that they learn at home. We push a lot of videos out. Then when they come in, it becomes a facilitation type. The better students will be grouped together to do more difficult topics. And then maybe the other group will be weaker in this particular topic. So the professor can spend a longer time with them. And vice versa, for other subjects, it could be the other way around, right? So this is, just now you have seen the usual telepresence, the smaller screen type, right? This is life size. When we are able to do demos, we get one of our engineer, Darlene, he'll walk around, and we actually put a mark here to show you how tall he is. Then we ask our engineer to run over to this room, and you see it is exactly the same height. So this is the closest to teleportation that we can get. So when overseas professors like from Stanford University, for example, when they want to do a lecture, the students in Singapore would feel that, oh, he is actually there with them. Because if you do AI augmented reality or AR, it's very expensive. Costs a few $100,000 to set it up. So this is the closest we have. And again, we have this spark board. I shall not do the demo already because we have done that. And this is the other telepresence unit that we have. So simultaneously, when you're doing a lecture, they could see you and they could also see this spark board. So the students can also interact. And this type of table setup, right, is you can reconfigure. You can do it this way. You can move it around. And it was done on purpose to be a little bit more elevated. Because research has shown that if the students are seated down like what we did there, they become less inclined to interact with the speaker because they're seated down. But if they are seated at this kind of high level as if they're going to fall off, when I walk to ask you a question, you'll be more inclined to respond and ask questions and react. So there'll be a lot more interaction. So all these kind of furnitures are done after extensive research we have at Cisco, and also because we work with banks, we work with other universities. So we came up with this kind of setup. Okay. So you can see when we have telepresence, how do they follow the speaker, or how does the camera pan to where the audience is? Because we have all these little microphones. So you have different setups for different requirements, because maybe a university or a classroom would want this type of cameras. Others may want, just now where we were in that proper telepresence room. So the camera will pick up, and you need to speak at a louder voice for a while before the camera will pick up your voice. So it's also through research, if somebody coughs, it's very disruptive if the camera keeps moving here and there. Yeah. So we also have the camera at the back. And where else? Yeah, at the back. And these two cameras. So you see the cameras are... I find it a little bit distracting personally because you'll see the camera moving, trying to pan, and when nobody talks, it will zoom up, so you have the full room's view. Okay. So it's a little bit dark there. I'm not sure how to operate. It's supposed to be very idiot-proof. I was quite idiotic. So put it up to level 6 and then that's